So we just finished our week 4, and I just kind of want to give a recap. Hopefully, you just watched the I don't want to say premiere, but the week 4 episode because it was intense. It was intense. So last week we talked about the gray zone, and of course I kind of came clean on that. But what I my response to some of the, hopefully Carmen edited it so that season 2 people are in there, but about their openness, now that they're not as strict as the 12, like the Sunday fun day, and just, well, I deserve this, and I can see that already in myself. Like I can see, well, I think, eyeballing things and stuff like that. And I remember years ago watching The Biggest Loser, and they had Susie Orman on to come, and I don't know. She wasn't a Biggest Loser person, but she just came on to like talk to some of the contestants. And she said, she goes, I usually can tell who will be successful because the people who are most successful are the most diligent and detailed with their numbers. In terms, Susie Orman is a money management, money person, right? And so she said, when I look at the contestants, at first I would think so and so would be, but because they didn't track, they didn't have that food diary, they didn't track, and they weren't, right on point, I think this other person's going to be. And I think she was right. But, my biggest struggle, in the season of being soft, I mean, I have not had to work for another person, follow directions exactly. Like in 2 decades, almost 2 decades. Like, yes, of course, when I went to school, you have to, do all those things. But then basically, I kind of have been my own boss. And so there's a lot of wiggle room in that. And I have an amazing husband who doesn't care what size I am. I mean, he cares about some of the things I don't follow through on and things like that. But I'm in this to really build self-discipline and work on my diligence. And I am already seeking. So some of the sprouts from this week, as you saw, I just lost, 1.5 pounds, which is good. Okay, let me go back. But I know that I was, as you, I don't know if you saw or how it was edited, but I was going over, I was having these, health bars or whatever. Oh, it just puts me over. So I was justifying that because I was hungry, and I just started a new workout program, and I was hungry, and so I got some conviction on that about my justification of what I'm doing, and I also justify, well, I'm less than everybody else, so I should be going slower than everybody else, which in reality, especially if you watch Karen from season 1, like she was the main winner, and she did 2 to 3 pounds every single week, and was down to my weight. So yeah, so that was week 4's result. But my sprouts from this week is I had the best homeschooling week ever in terms of my consistency, me showing up, my patience, my energy, all of that, which is a really big deal because that's probably my weakest area maybe in my life. And granted, yeah, I don't have the normal typical homeschool family. I do have a son that has more complex issues and needs a lot of patience and needs consistency. He needs me to show up. And what God has shown me through that, right, is I always wanted to outsource. Oh, well, we need to get this tutor and these, and I always wondered why it wasn't a good fit. Like God gave him to me and me to him and chose me to homeschool him. Not that I won't ever get help, But the point is that in this season, he's making the most progress with me. And when I'm better and I have more energy and I'm doing all these things, it's amazing. So another great sprout is we did a fitness class, fitness and essential oils class this week. And boy, I just cannot tell you. And, it ended up being like 2.5 hours plus the hours that I had to put in to prepare for it. And the Lord, again, he just showed up. But because I am healthier and I am better and I can hear him clearer, we had the most powerful, amazing class with an expert fitness instructor. And it was really, really good. And I noticed that had this been 4 weeks ago, I wouldn't have had the energy. I wouldn't have been able to hear as clearly. I wouldn't have shown up as strong as I did in this class. So that was amazing. Like I really see it. And within that fitness class, we watched this video and it talks about The Power of Habit, which is a book by Charles Darwig or something like that. Good book. And I have it. I haven't officially read it all or listened to it. I have it on Audible. I might even have a copy of it somewhere. So, but he said the most successful people have this habit, which is exercise, because exercise helps them develop the skill of self-discipline and diligence and all of these things. And I was like, yes, I can see it. Like I'm really seeing how this piece of my biggest transformation, changing my habits, is like falling over into all these other areas in my life. And then in my business, we've had several business boot camps that I've shown up, it's falling into place. Now, I don't want to get cocky at all. I want to recommit every single day to this. We had a cookout this week, and I'm doing like a kind of 3-day vegan eating just to help me to kind of reset. And I've been having a lot of protein and I just want to take it a little easy for a while. And I was good. I was good, but it is like a recommitment every single day because every day is different too. And so that's something that I am going to focus on this week, is recommitting daily and then showing up for accountability within my groups. Because I recognize that accountability is like, oh yeah, I need to do that, even if it's just for me, even if somebody's not going to say, good job, Mary, or even look at what I'm doing, I need that. So that's my week 4. Going into week 5, remember, play to win, prepare to win, protect your wins, protect your wins. Play to win, Team Karen. So she's my mentor. I'm excited. And you guys have a great day too. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel or at least like this video. This really is helpful to me to kind of spread the word and help other people who really want to make a transformation in their lives. So, all right. See you later. God bless. Bye-bye.